Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to their video. So it is Sunday night and that means that there was a new episode of Heartland Season 15, and in today's video, or this video, we're going to be talking about Heartland Season 15 Episode 8. Now, I absolutely loved this episode. I loved everything about this episode as per usual. I love everything about Heartland. I don't think there's one Heartland episode that I've been like, I don't like this. I love every single episode of Heartland, but this episode was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. We got to see the lumberjack games, which was very entertaining. And of course, you got to see Lou go out on a date with Fred Garland. I'll be making a whole other video on that because that was hilarious. And also, we got to see a possible new love triangle forming between Sam, Finn, and Amy, and as you guys can probably tell by the title of this video, that is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. I'm going to be definitely making more videos throughout the week talking about the rest of the episode, but of course in today's video and in this video, I want to talk about probably the number one thing that everyone is concerned about and wondering about and curious about, and that is, who is Amy's new love interest going to be? Is it going to be one of these two guys? And how are they going to do it? So, before I go any further in the video, I need to remind you guys to please leave a like on the video if you enjoy, and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for daily Heartland videos and Season 15 updates. So, when it comes to this episode, we got to see Amy interact with two different guys, well actually 3 different guys. We got to see her interact with Fred Garland's younger brother. I absolutely can't stand him. He bothered me. He was so annoying. We also got to see Amy interact with Sam and, of course, Finn. Now, the only two I'm going to talk about in this video and kind of mention a possible love triangle with is Sam and Finn. I'm not going to talk about Fred's younger brother because, quite honestly, he bothered me that much that I can't even remember his name. Okay, so when it comes to Amy, Sam, and Finn, you guys know that I love Sam. I think that there's definitely a very good chance that Amy and Sam could end up in a relationship. I think that there is definitely some connection there that the writers could build upon. And I think Sam, deep down, does care for Amy. And you really saw it in this episode that there is maybe deep down some feelings there for Amy when you saw him come to the pub with Caleb when Lou, Amy, Fred, and Fred's brother were on their kind of date, I guess. Well, Fred thought it was a date, but we all know that Lou's gonna end up with Peter. But anyway, that's a whole other video. So, when Sam enters the restaurant and notices Amy, he becomes happier, in my opinion. He jokes around. He is more, he's just happier. And also, Amy, if you look closely when they're interacting, and trust me, I have, Amy seems to get this kind of smile when you saw her talking to Sam. And even when they were ending the conversation and Caleb and Sam were going to go off and play pool, you got this shot, which I absolutely loved, of Sam just, looking at Amy and Amy looking at Sam. That was a huge hint to me, an indicator that there could be some underlying feelings there that the writers could definitely start developing in Season 16. So I definitely think that there is a possibility that Amy and Sam could be together, and I would personally love that. I think Sam would be a great father figure for Lindy. I think that he would fit in well with the family, and I think that he would definitely care for Amy. And then, of course, we got to meet Finn in this episode. Now, it's interesting because Finn was just introduced in this episode. This is the first time that we have been introduced to his character, and as soon as we were introduced to him, I was like, I know what the comments are going to be on social media when I wake up tomorrow morning. It's going to be, oh no, Amy is in a relationship with Finn. Or the other social media posts are going to be, who is Amy going to be with, Sam or Finn? And I was like, well, time to give my thoughts and opinions. So, I like Finn as a character. I thought he was cool. I liked his just overall character. I would love to see him back in other episodes, but I found it interesting how quickly he became friends with Amy. And then that scene where he was making Spartan his, like, you know, special horseshoe for, like, arthritis or whatever, and he was like, you need to, like, take off the blinders and, like, move forward in life and start having fun and, you know, put yourself out there and stuff like that. After Amy told him about Ty, I was like, now that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. And then we learn at the end of the episode that, of course, he's going to be staying around Hudson and not going back to Saskatchewan, and he's going to be staying around for a while and watching out for his grandfather. So there is definitely a possibility that Finn could return and be more than just a friend. But I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm 100% Team Sam. Like, I love Sam's character, and there's definitely something going on between Amy and Sam. Just in all the interactions we have seen between them, there's definitely something there that I think the writers are kind of teasing and kind of, you know, testing the waters with the fans of how they would react by kind of giving us more interactions with them and stuff like that. So definitely let me know what you guys think of this possible love triangle. If the love triangle is the direction that the writers take in season 16 and future seasons, let me know who you would want Amy to end up with. And yeah, I would love to know your guys' opinion on the love triangle between Amy, Sam, and Finn, and also tonight's episode of Heartland, which was, of course, episode 8 of Heartland season 15. So there is definitely a lot of possibilities for Amy in the future, and there's definitely a lot of possibilities and storylines for a season 16. So I will keep you guys as up to date as possible with everything regarding the future of Heartland, including season 16. So if you guys are interested and want to stay up to date on everything Heartland related, make sure to subscribe and turn on my notifications. That way you'll never miss out on another Heartland video in the future. But that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.